Okay, here we go. It seems like we're getting close to the end here, people. I think this might be the last episode of Sakura Beach. At least until we eventually get to its sequel. That's right, this game does have a sequel. I haven't hidden that fact, I've tried it multiple times. But the sequel is not what we're going to be doing next. I don't want to burn myself out on this, and this game's been going for a good steady long time, unlike Sakura Nova, which at that, I don't know, we're ending. Or Sakura Dungeon, which I still haven't finished. But, all that aside, this should be the final episode of this, and I do have a game already downloaded from Steam. It's already set up. So it'll only take a few clicks and maybe a little bit of elevator music while I get it all set up. But we should be able to switch straight over to that if my theory is correct, and we're going to be done with this game soon. Odd. But, without further ado, I'm just going to get going. We've got 4 saves. Why do I feel like this is taking longer than 4 saves? But as always, we have left off on Oh, you up getting up the stairs. Oh no, hold on. No, we want 5. Yeah, I loaded the wrong one. Okay. There we go. Dot. Dot. Ah, there we go. This long week's finally over. Wonder how long it'll be before I see that ocean again. Hey, you, man, Momika. I've accepted their feelings. I don't know how I'm going to handle all this, but I'll just have to try my best. After all this, I think I've come to terms with my own. I think I've come to terms with my own insecurities. Yeah, it's just a little bit. I don't have to be anything special. I'll just have to be myself. That's why they love me, who I am. I'm gonna have to meet my mother eventually. Well, that's not something I can avoid. Bloody hell, my accent is everywhere tonight. Well, I don't have to prove anything, do I? I don't think it'd be enough word in there that if someone's happy and doing well. So, you know, I think it'll be a good idea if I didn't tell them about my unusual arrangement of Thursday. Both of them went out by themselves to look at the ocean one last time. I'm here spending a week. All 3 of us have made memories together that will last us a lifetime. I'm never going to forget that confession. Nor will I ever forget these feelings I hold in my heart. I can't say for sure that it's love, or it is, I don't want to fight it. Most importantly, I learned that running away or trying to escape isn't the answer. There, I'm done packing. That should be him soon. Well, at least I hope there will be. I don't think with all of the warm vegetables they left scattered around the room, it'll be proper for a guy to do anything in there. They really do want to make it hard for me, don't they? Speaking of the devil, I hear the door opening. Well, there's odd, rare instances of them actually using sound effects in this game. Interesting. Good morning, you fool. Good morning to you both. Please kill me, a fool. Yes, she did! She did! Whatever. Well, I don't think I've been called darling by anyone before. All of you two have already packed. Was, you know, you tend to leave things lying around. No, don't worry, I did it before we left. You can rely on a woman like me, Seiji. Someone who really knows how to look after you. I feel my face burning as she huddles up close to me. Stop being embarrassed, we're supposed to be dating, aren't we? I'm just not used to it yet is all. I mean, I've never had a girlfriend before. We learned too.
Don't worry, Seiji. What happened to be I left you?
And when did something like this happen?
I don't know.
I know when you're scheming. You were hoping to exploit his innocence, weren't you?
What do you understand? Well, then, Seiji. Since you've never kissed a girl before, let's fix that right now.
She dives at me, the ribs poking. Hopefully my heart skip a beat right off before impact. That was like, that's the worst, like, wet meat slapping sound. Oh my god. The sound effects in this game, when they show up, they're hilarious. With speed no mere mortals could ever hope to match, Yume blocks her tackle. What happens when an unstoppable force is an immovable object? I won't allow anything so indecent to happen in front of me. You won't be the one to take his first kiss, Momoko.
Ah, so you want to take his first kiss too? Is that cute, right? I want to say you. But remember though, Seiji is my adorable silly Seiji.
That's a typo right there. My adorable silly Sai. It's the end of the game, I guess they stopped caring. I'm using a lot of typos right now.
I'm only sure I would use the special privilege.
Who are you to claim monopoly on Seiji?
His childhood friend, of course.
I'm also his childhood friend. Momoko isn't paying attention to her.
Hello, you're very intelligent. Where were you, Seiji?
She begins to force herself on me. I'm barely able to hold her back as she leans in with her lips. Stop, not now, alright? You're making Seiji uncomfortable. Stop it right now.
What is going on now? So I have to go with the mission photo.
Well, this is a bit sudden for me. Only my heart isn't ready for this yet. Please have mercy.
It's a kiss, and you must not argue with you.
If you actually kiss her, I will tear your lips off and throw them to the moon.
Don't need to be jealous of me. It's not your fault that Seiji likes me more.
Leave his hand wrap around my head and pull me towards her with godlike strength. That does it. Come here, Sig. She pauses and her face goes red with her face come closer. That's right, we're going to. Her eyes begin to roll in your head.
Oh, so you really cannot do it. That's okay, I'm sure Seiji prefers someone who isn't shy.
Stop putting words in my mouth. No cause come once immediately to revive Yume. That does it. It's on, Momoko. I declare a war. A war of love. We will decide once and for all who gets the monopoly on Seiji.
Don't take it easy, Yuri. I have been prepared for this my entire life.
I'll feel a bit disappointed that they didn't ask me if I want to be monopolised. Yeah, well, let's see who they are. Well, that's why I love them. I know they say they had already agreed to share. Obviously, how much money they're going to share seems to be in question. Spoil everything that's happened this week. Some things are always going to be the same no matter what. This is my life now. All these two wonderful girls I met during my childhood. In all this loud glory. Is that it? Holy shit, that's it! Wow. That literally took 10 minutes. I didn't realize I was so close, otherwise I would have just kept going last time. Oh my god. Lord Liberty is, you really need to get better, man. Oh my god. And the character art's not bad. Background art and coding, that real. Yeah, it's not bad. It's average visual novel stuff.
Ran from the circle, bested tail. Huh. Anything post-credit?
No! Okay then. Holy shit, that is it for Sakura Beach. When a moment is there. Oh my gosh. Yep. So, I need to do some stuff real quick. And one of those things is quick edit some of the stuff live. So, y'all have fun as I switch it to the new and improved title. So, I'm gonna update the stream title, go to the away card, and we'll come back with the new game. Oh my, I need to change that aspect ratio. One sec. No, you need to... There we go. Oh my gosh. Oof. Oh yeah, this music's kind of loud. I'm gonna turn it down. My gosh. So, this is our new game. We are going to be going with Sakura Fox Adventure. I guess part of it is me missing Yomi from Sakura Dungeon. That's gotta be one of the things. One moment. Alright, yeah. The other thing is that Kitsune is just a hair below Neko for me. So, I thought we'd go with this. I know literally nothing about this. I was looking specifically for a game that A, doesn't look like it was going to take forever, and B, I had never heard of before. So let's go to preferences real quick. Roll like slide, disable display. Yeah, I want to keep it in window. That's fine. Wait, does this work? Full screen work for once, or one sec? Oop. I need to stretch you to fit again. Well then. Sound volume, music volume. I want to try music volume just down a little bit. No. No. Text volume, text speed can probably be a little bit up here.
So volume's good. Skip. Unseen text? No, I don't know what this means. Yes, English, please. Alright, we're gonna start. Hopefully these settings are good. I don't know what these do. But let's get into this. I don't know what this is, but I'm eager to see what it is. Ohana. Mikoto, keep your wits about you. If you don't pay attention, you'll lose the fight. Am I Ohana? Or is this Ohana? Okay, so this is Mikoto and I'm Ohana? Okay.
I'm trying.
Okay, no. Oh, gotta make up a voice for Mikoto now. So, wait, if I am Ohana, does that mean that I am family? Alright, yeah, I can't do the Momoko voice. I'm putting that on a hold for this one. But I need to come up with a voice for her. Yeah, I'll just go with my British accent for that name. I know, I'm trying, but... yeah. He jumped to the side, squealing as the earth beneath my feet rumbles. I am able to get away just in time. Vines burst forth on the ground near it, where I was standing less than 2 seconds prior. Not by any slower, those vines will grab me, both too soon to say the right name. Trying to do a different accent for this one. I'm giving her my British, which is my best, because she is first girl, first image. But at the same time, I don't want to go with the Australian accent, because I was struggling with that all throughout Sakura Beach. This was just one of those pivotal moments, I assume. But, I wanted to figure out what I want to do for my normal voice. 4.8 slow, those ones will grab me. 4.8 slow. Fucking hell, mate. Also, have no idea what the fuck's going on. Apparently, there are sentient vines. And we're in the middle of combat for whatever reason. And she's a beautiful blue-haired kitsune. Wearing very, very revealing clothing. I approve. Bloody hell, what am I doing for this cause, what was it? Alright. Well, when he's slower, those vines will grab me. What's this in the right name? I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'll figure it out. I'm giving her my British. Right there. Either still shaking, or the lines of trees go from the ground, or lucky to avoid them forever. This is bad. Well, I'll get my act together. Look, we're in real danger. Mikoto. It isn't enough to merely avoid the attacks. We need to strike back. You don't need to tell me that, Ohana. I'm not an idiot. I've already figured as much. I know you're not an idiot. You're very talented. That's why I didn't want to see you days. Channeling your magical energy. You're coursing through you. You have everything you've got. I'll just try and do a Scottish accent for this lad. Should be a good idea. My Scottish accent constantly bleeding into Australian though. So it'll be pretty muddled. What's easier said than done? For the one is right. What? I've never been the best at magic, but it's now or never. I can cast the spell on Thorn, these winds will seize me, and it'll be all over. It is my duty to protect my forest and my people. Do that, and they'll learn how to handle threats like this. Mikoto. Am I Mikoto? I won't let you stupid vines make a mockery of me. I think I'm Mikoto. So is this Ohana in front of me and then I'm Mikoto doing something else? Or is this Mikoto in front of me, I'm Mikoto doing stuff? Because this one looks like this character looks like its image is changing, like its emotional face is changing to fit Mikoto's lines. Yet, I'm confused. The hold at me, focusing all of my energy through the tips of my fingers. My blood comes to my veins. I feel a magical power swelling inside me. I can do it. I'm sure I can. I'll just need to believe. Pen. Okay, I am Mikoto, which means that I can use my British accent. Yay! Alright. Now, so that's Ohana. So Ohana, you are getting my Scottish accent, which is very terrible. Yeah, I think probably just switch it down into my Russian accent. Yes, I don't know. My bad rolling R's accent. The world tears itself from my throat in a loud, desperate plea. I just want my magic to work. I need to defeat these vines. That's my greatest desire above all else, but... Damn it! I can't see any columns of fire. At most I was able to produce a couple of feeble sparks, but not anywhere near strong enough to singe even one of those vines, let alone all of them. My magic simply isn't strong enough. Mikoto, do not focus. Do not lose focus. At first you don't succeed, you must try again. Concentrate harder. You are Himiko's daughter, are you not? That's right, I am Himiko's daughter. The future of the Yamitai clan rests on my shoulders. I can't afford to fall now. Burn. I shout the spell again. A few more sparks fly from my fingers this time, but it's still not enough. I'm woefully weak. Burn, 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 burn. I try again and again, with all while doing my best to avoid the blows from the thrashing vines. At this point, I'd be happy if I could just cull one of these vines. Well, that's not possible. Can't do it. My magic won't work. A vine flies at me with lightning speed. I'm able to jump back just in time. But jumping is all I can do. I feel about as helpless as a worm trying to avoid the talons of a bird. I really am pathetic. Burn! Still, nothing happens. A vine flies at me. I can avoid this one, and it catches me in the side. Ugh. I stagger back winded and wind my arms around my stomach. I'm breathing heavily, my hair rumpled, my ribs hurt. I hope I haven't cracked anything. Mikoto, are you alright? I'm fine. I just need to get my breath back. No, Mikoto, there is no time. The vines. Ah. 3 vines are flying towards me, pulsating with malicious power. Bloody hell. There is no way my pathetic magic can stop them. I need to run. I turn tail and flee, skirting around a nearby tree just in time. One of the vines lashes out and hits the side of the tree I'm hiding behind, and its trunk shatters from the impact. Loose splinters rain down on my head and catch in my hair. I throw a hand over my face, shooting myself from the small projectiles. You stupid vines! That's no way to treat a lady. Don't you know that I'm Himiko's daughter? I don't think they're intelligent enough to understand such things. Ugh, this is just great. I twist this way and that, looping around the trees. I duck under branches and then jump over roots. I think I can avoid the vines if I push one. I can't look back. Crap. I didn't see that tree root. Now it's too late. I'm falling. I should be falling, at least, but... Okay. What in the... Okay. This... Oh. Yeah, excuse me. I've been up all day. This is why we play Sakura games, folks. Oh my god. This is funny. Okay, I need to bring. No, I don't want that. And there. Something wraps around my waist, anchoring me in place. It's hard and. I'm not going to be reading some of these in a straight face accent, okay? Deal with it. A vine. Yet more vines coil around my thighs and arms, cinching them together so I can't even squirm. I've been captured. I can't do anything to save myself. How pathetic. This really is the worst. I will let you read that. I'll give you 10 seconds to read that, because I will not. Okay. That really does suck. Well, because Mikoto, my poor people. I really thought after all my training you would be able to defeat my vines, but evidently not. I should have gone so hard on you. I'm sorry, this is all my fault. Hey! It ain't a visual novel till you get anime clouds. Fuck yeah. No matter how hard I struggled, I wasn't able to escape from the vines. It wasn't for Ohana. They would have crushed me to death. Fortunately, my tutor took pity on me. She erased the vines with her magic. Okay, so tutor is female as well. So I'm going to keep her with the very masculine Serbian accent? I'm gonna say it's Serbian. I don't fucking know. It was pretty easy for her to do so, since she was the one who summoned those vines in the first place. Ohana's good with magic and I'm bad with it, which is to say she's incredibly powerful, particularly when it comes to nature-based spells. She also used her magic to heal the scars on the ground left by the vines, and to fix the gaping hole in the side of the shredded oak tree. She even managed to fix my clothes with her magic. Ohana really is incredible. Now she is looking at me, her expression concerned. Face. Hands? How the fuck did I get face? Hands clasped together at her front. Oh, so that's Ohana. Over there. So, I am the kitsune! Yay! I'm the kitsune. Oh, you alright, Momoko? Or, no. God damn it. I am very used to saying Momoko, and I apologize. Are you alright, Mikoto? Well, just give me a sec, I'll be fine. Mostly you're in pain. Well, I might have fixed your clothes, but I'm afraid you still have a few light bruises. I hope you haven't twisted your ankle. Jeez, Ohana, you're worrying too much. It is my job to worry about you, and your tutor, you know. Your mother employs me to look after you. I need to turn you into a competent fox girl capable of leading your people. And that won't happen if I allow you to get hurt. I ain't hurt, not that badly at least. Are you sure? I'm sure. Ohana doesn't look convinced. I can say I blame her. To be honest, I don't feel all that hot. You can stare by all those vines freaking hurt. My whole body's aching, and even my poor tail feels bent out of shape. Present food would admit to my weakness. Ohana worries enough about me as it is. Being coddled at my age is embarrassing. I just need to fix myself up a little. Maybe I'll go for a dip in the hot springs. I turned, meaning to set off through the forest, but walking is harder than I thought it'd be. My legs feel weak and wobbly, therefore my body didn't go out with a thud. Mikoto! Before I can reassure her, Hana's by my side, her eyes wide with worry. Oh, Mikoto, you silly thing. I knew you were just putting up a front. You are hurt, aren't you? You sustained a lot of damage. If only you told me sooner. Why are you so stubborn? I guess it runs in the family. My mom, Himiko, is the leader of the Yamatai? Like, Yamatai Island? My mom, Himiko, is the leader of the Yamatai Fox girls. She's a very scary person, and I'm a little afraid of her. She might be my mother, but she's kind of a stranger to me. My tutor, Ohana, has been with me from a young age, and she's told me everything I know. Ohana is far more maternal than my actual mother. Though I can't really view her as a surrogate parent. I mean, Ohana isn't even a fox girl. She's a nymph. I just noticed the look on Ohana's face, and it's like staring daggers straight at me no matter where I go in the room. That is a face. It's surprising Ohana was able to secure the position as my tutor in the first place. Fox girls are incredibly insular, and we don't interact with other species all that much. I guess Ohana was treated as an honorary fox girl because she helped my mom out of a few tight spots several centuries ago. Okay, so magical land. People live for a long time. Excuse me. And I am a fox girl. This might be one of those games where there isn't a single male character. I am okay with this. Whatever, I'm getting off topic. Come here, Mikoto. If you keep trying to walk in your current state, you'll only harm yourself. I'll be fine, I've got this. I'll just... No, Mikoto. Stop being silly. I know you're going through a rebellious period, but there's no reason to turn against me. And remember, I'm your tutor. I love you more than anybody in the world. Now let me look at you, you silly thing. Oh jeez. Fine, I guess if you're going to be that insistent. Well, I don't know, take me in her arms, gently as she rests my head on her lap and runs her hands through my hair. How do you feel, better? Well, you know, I guess. Thanks for always looking out for me, but... Oh, you have a heavy swelling. I wish I didn't cause so much trouble. I want to be my brother's daughter, but I'm sure I didn't inherit any of her skills. Your power will come in time. You just have to be patient. But I've been patient for years now. How much longer have I got to wait? Only the gods know that, dear Mikoto. Well, it would be awfully nice if they'd give me some kind of sign. I pout and Ohana laughs. Ohana rarely laughs or smiles around anybody but me. She's the picture of stern, serious servitude whenever she interacts with my mom. She loosens up when the two of us are alone. Or you could be impetuous enough to ask the god for the favor, Mikoto. You should learn to be thankful for what you have. But what do I have? My mom is the head of our tribe. When she steps down, I'll have to leave my people in her place. There's no way I'll be able to do that now. I'm already 25 years old, and I only have a one measly tail. Ooh, so we are going with a fox spirit system of the more tails you have, the more powerful a fox spirit you are. Cool. Good to know. I'm a failure. Oh no, Mikoto, you must never think like that. You are not a failure. But I am. You know I am. Even if you're too nice to say it. You know, Ayaka got a second tail last week. Now I'm the oldest Untitled Fox girl without a second tail. Old fox girls are born. Yeah, here we go. All fox girls are born with one tail. As we get older and our measurement shows, we gain more tails. Then at the peak of our magical abilities, we gain our ninth and last tail. My mom is the only nine-tailed fox in our whole clan. She commands immense magical power, and everyone respects her. Since I'm my mother's daughter, everybody expected a lot from me when I was born. They thought I'd be some kind of prodigy, who would lead our clan to a bright, shining future. But instead, I'm a total failure. It's no wonder my mom wants nothing to do with me. I was supposed to carry on her legacy, but though I tried super hard in today's training session, I still got pummeled. I just couldn't escape from your vines. I tried to use a fire spell, but it didn't work. Nothing works. I can't control the plants, I can't command the air. When it comes to fire spells, all I can do is muster a few measly sparks. My magical powers are practically nearly in my physical stamina levels, a lot to be desired. A whole load of expectations are riding on my shoulders, but the way I am now, I'm just gonna let everyone down. In fact, I'm worried to let everybody down. Nobody has any faith in me, myself, except for Hana. That's because she's too nice to for our good. Shush me, Mikoto. Please shush. Oh, Hana gently runs her fingers through my hair. Touch is comforting, much like a floral aroma, and it soothes me a little. I know you're under a lot of pressure, and you're feeling somewhat inadequate as of late, but you still have time. But I'm already 25. You're only 25. What if I was human? I'd be a third of my way through my life cycle already. Okay, so humans are a thing. Good to know. My allergy meds are wearing off, I can tell. Okay. Most of you are not a human. Ohana steps past together as they always do whether the topic of humans comes up. Ohana might not be a fox girl, but she has a lot of prejudice over her own. Her opinion of humans in particular is pretty abysmal. Okay. You are right, fox girl. It is not uncommon for her kind to live hundreds of years. Your own mother has lived for almost 4 centuries. Combination of allergies and this voice is killing me. You still have time to hone your magical abilities. You have more than enough time. You'll get your second tail into a course. It is always your tutor will support you every step of the way. You, I glance up at Ohana, my face pale pink. What do you mean that, Ohana? Oh, yes, I do. Even though I'm so useless? I do not think you are useless. If I did, I would have given up on your training a long time ago. You had a potential within you, Mikoto. You can sense it. Energy flows within you, untapped. We just need to learn how to unlock it. Then you'll be one of the strongest fox girls there is. I saw him. You don't need to narrate it after you do the action. Like I haven't heard that before. It is true. I am a nymph, and my senses are keen. I can detect things in you that even you cannot. I'm glad you have so much faith in my so-called untapped potential. I make quotation marks with my fingers. It's doing it again. I don't like that. If it's obvious in the implication from the text, you don't need to narrate the action. Bothers me when they do that. But you'd think if I really am that special, my powers would have manifested by now. These things can take time. Magic is a delicate thing. It cannot be rushed. Yeah. When Hana talks about unlocking my powers, she makes it sound so easy. But if my powers are really oriented behind some kind of door, it must have the stubbornest lock in existence. I've been trying to jimmy this door open for years without any success. I wish the courts would throw me a bone. Though, given my circumstances, a lockpick might be more useful. Oh well. Talking about this is pointless. I've had this conversation dozens of times before and it never helps. I fall silent, staring up at the sky. It's very bright and blue with a few clouds floating here and there. Alana's lap is warm and soft, and as sighs, I nuzzle my head against her thighs. Alana might be stronger than my mother, but I always feel safe when I'm in her arms. Throughout my lackluster life, she's only had my best interests at heart. She really is a kind person. I just wish I wasn't so gosh darn useless. I wish. Hey, Ohana. What is it, Mikoto? Do you feel to resume your training? Sure, in a sec, but I was thinking about something. What about? Well, I just... My shift on Ohana's lap suddenly awkward. She always gets angry when I bring this topic up. It's the only time the kind... Excuse me. It's the only time the kind, supportive Ohana ever gets angry with me. But I can't keep quiet any longer. Not when this has been weighing on my mind all day, even more heavily than Ayaka's second tail. The other day I heard a few of the Fox girls talking. They said the humans were holding a festival in the Warren village this evening, but the moment I mentioned the Warren village, Ohana's face darkens. No, Mikoto. Oh god, there's that, like, god damn. There is that, bitch don't even try face coming from Ohana. I scramble off Ohana's lap and glare at her. My lips pursed into a pout. That's not fair. You didn't let me finish my sentence. I didn't need to. I know you're well enough to know that you're after. My answer stands no. But... Mikoto, wait a bit, no, do you not understand? I understand it perfectly fine, but it just ain't fair. The other Fox girls said they would go to the festival. Ayaka, and Shizuka, and Shiori. Shizuka, Shiori, Maika, Maika? Maika? Is that Maika? I'm gonna have to ask Kuretsu about that, because that's one that I do not. Shizuka and Shiori are ones that I can pronounce pretty easily, I think. Mikoto. I like that my name is Mikoto now. It's easy to say. They said we're gonna celebrate with Ayaka. They said we're... Okay, that's a spelling mistake, or that's a grammar mistake they used wrong. They said they were gonna celebrate with Ayaka. Since she finally got her second tail, they even sewed their own kimonos. That's very nice, Mikoto, but you're trying to be going with them. But why not? You know why not, Mikoto? It feels like we're discussion every other week. Humans can't be trusted, and I don't want you going anywhere near them. They might hurt you. But Ayaka's going to the festival, so are Maika and Shizuka. And Shiori. Everybody's going except me. Attending Warren Village Annual Harvest Festival is a rite of passage amongst us Fox girls. We go there once we develop our second tail so we can celebrate. I've heard stories about the Warren's Harvest Festival for years. Apparently it's a fun, lively night where you can eat delicious food, play games, and watch flowers exploding in the sky. Interesting.
I'm going to say that that is fireworks. But considering that this is could still possibly be feudal Asia, they did have fireworks and gunpowder, so I'm curious. This has me thinking possibly modern-ish time? I'm not certain. Let's keep going. I have about another 15 minutes left for me. I swear I don't. I don't have the Rona. I'm good. I've heard these explosions from my home, and I've seen the colourful streaks of light illuminate the sky from the festival months, but I've never been there myself. Mayaka and Shizuka and Chiori would never invite me on their daring escapades. They only have one tail. Not a true fairy of a fox girl. It looks like I'll never be able to go to the festival. It's upsetting, it's frustrating, I can't stand it, but Ohana remains impervious to my impervious to my cries. You shouldn't be comparing yourself to the likes of Mayaka or Shizuka. In the first place, they're silly girls, and they shouldn't be going to the festival either. What is different for them? Their circumstances are different. I don't see how. Then you're being obtuse on purpose. I know you're not stupid, Mikoto. I don't you need to spell your situation out for you. But I will, just in case. Now listen closely. You are the daughter of the village chief. Mika and Shizuka and Chidori are not. Unlike those girls, you have a duty to your people. In the future, you shall be their leader. You can't afford to set up an example. Some future leader I am, with my only one measly tail. Mikoto, please, I know you want to go to the festival, but I cannot fathom why. There is nothing they have there in a village that we don't have here. Aren't you satisfied with your loss? Aren't you satisfied with your lot in life? And what do you want to integrate yourself with the humans so much? It's not that I want to integrate myself with them, I'm just curious. The other Fox girls have been to one village before, but I never have. I want to see what it's like. I want to eat lots of yummy food, play fun games, and talk to lots of people. I want to know what all the fuss is about. And I want to have some fun. One sec, Lord. I need to do something. There we go. I get that. Nah, kill. My headset's dying on me. I keep leaving it on. It is my own fault. One moment. Yeah, one of the reasons why I decided to retire Momoko's voice, at least until we get back to Sakura Beach, is that I've gotten too good at it, honestly. And the whole point of this exercise, for me personally, is to enhance on my voice skills for D&D. So, there we go. But we do have fun together, Mikoto. I'll do my best to keep your spirits up. Why do you need anyone else while you have me? I'm not good enough for you. You are, Ohana, that isn't it. I appreciate your company, but there's a whole world outside this forest. I want to see what it's like. If I'm going to be the leader of my people, I need to be a bit more knowledgeable about the outside world. If humans really are threats, I'd like to know that firsthand. There's so much I don't know, and there's so much I want to know. In fact, that could be the reason why I can't use my magic properly. If I go out into the world and learn about people beyond our tribe, I'll be sure it grows a person. It could help my magic grow too. This festival could be just what I need. I'm pretty pumped about my proposition, but Ohana doesn't look convinced. If anything, her frown deepens. I think you are working yourself up over nothing, Mikoto. There is no guarantee that going to this sort of festival will help you. There is nothing so special about human celebrations anyway. They're all very safe. Maybe to you, but that's enough.
I cannot allow you to leave the protection of the forest. If a human catches you, you will be in grave danger. Though there are spells we can use to mask our true identities, I doubt you are capable of casting any of them properly.
Ohana's words sting, but she does have a point. Compared to the likes of Maika and Shizuka, I'm woefully weak.
Now remember, Mikoto, the humans belong to a British race. They do not trust any beings more powerful than themselves, so they seek to bring us down. If you went to the festival and you learned your Fox girl, they would show you no mercy. No.
Ohana smiles sweetly.
I think you've regained enough with your strength. Should we resume your training?
Yeah. That's what I say, but to be honest, I'm not really feeling it. Not anymore. I really want to go to the festival, but it looks like I've missed my chance yet again. Will I ever be able to leave this forest? It's certainly safe here, but after 25 years of stagnation, safety gets so tedious. I might not have my second tail yet, but I'm not a child. I'm an adult, and I want to explore the world beyond this forest. This is really too much to ask.
Ooh. That's a transition.
This sucks. I sit at my bedroom window looking into the sky. It's dark and the stars shimmer above my head. I can see the moon too, hanging around a circle over the tops of the trees. I'm gonna turn the music down just a little bit. There we go. Right about now, Mayaka, Shizuka, and the rest will be going to the Harvest Festival. They'll eat delicious food, play fun games, and watch the big fire flowers as they burst in the sky. I bet they'll have lots of fun. And all the while, I'll be stuck here, with nothing to do and nowhere to go. It's not fair. I wish I'd been invited too. I collapse against the windowsill, my tail brushing the tatami floor in a sad arc. If I was a little stronger, maybe your heart would let me go to the festival. I am a fox girl after all. I shouldn't have to be afraid of humans. Humans are weak, puny creatures compared to us. They can't use magic. But then again, neither can I. Almost probably right. I'd hate to admit it. If I went into a Warren village and my true identity was discovered, I'd be a sitting duck. The humans would swarm me before I knew what to do, then I'd get thrown in a prison. Nor would I. That's what Ohana says, but how does she know that? She spent most of her life in the forest. I don't think she's ever been to a human settlement before, though she's been alive hundreds of years. There's no guarantees that humans in Warren Village are all bad people. In fact, you could be kind and friendly. Maybe they won't hate me if they do discover who I am. What if we can coexist? Then we fox girls wouldn't need to hide from humans. We could form communities together, and we'd be stronger for it. That's it. I get to my feet, my eyes flashing with resolve. Only 5 minutes ago I felt down in the dumps, but now I've been renewed with newfound energy. I'm going to lead my people. I want to lead them into a future. And I want our future to be full of peace and harmony. I want fox girls and humans to get along. But if my plan has any chance at working, I've got to get to know the humans better. That's why I need to go to the festival, no matter what Ohana says. This is for the good of my people. That's what I tell myself at least, but I can't deny I'd love to try cotton candy. It sounds delicious.
Cotton candy is a very modern thing. I am interested if this is set in modern times, because goddamn, technically, you could just go off as a very good cosplay, and that's pretty much it. Yeah.
I don't know why, but I can feel it in my heart. Humans aren't as wicked as Ohana says. She must be mistaken. And I'll show that to her. I'll show them all. But first, I pause by the mirror hanging on my wall, close my eyes, focusing on what meager magical energy I have, and let my spell wash over my body. A spell like this is relatively simple, but for me it's a struggle. Magic doesn't come easily to me. It comes at all. I have to fight every step of the way to channel my magic, but what I do. Alright.
Your tail turned into your hair and you got rid of your ears. You couldn't put on a realistic dress. Okay. Or maybe even a kimono. Whatever.
Even I can yield results. I examine my reflection in the mirror, smiling. I look much the same as I did before, but there's a couple of crucial differences. My tail is gone, and so are my ears. Now I look like an indistinguishable from any regular human. Keeping the spell up will be hard work. I can feel my body strain already, but I don't have any other choice. It's not like I don't trust humans. I'll have to if I want to form an alliance with them, but it's better to be safe than sorry. I don't want to cause commotion at the festival. That'd be pretty rude. Although everybody I'm a human traveler from far afield, it should be good enough. Then I'll be able to observe the humans' natural habitats, and they won't be any the wiser. I'll have a lot of fun, make a lot of friends, and then I'll come back safe and sound. I'll show Hana just how wrong she was. The world isn't that scary after all. I can't believe I'm really doing this. This is so daring. If Ohana finds out about this, then... No, wait, bad Mikoto, you can't think about Ohana right now. You're doing this for yourself, remember? You don't need to worry about Ohana right now. I love her a lot, but I can't let her control my life. She isn't even my real mother. And I've really got to stop talking to myself. That's a pretty bad habit.
It's not a bad habit. Normal people do that.
Okay. I talk to myself pretty frequently. Actually, it's not like I have any other friends in my clan to talk to, save Ohana. She doesn't really count. I've made up my mind. I'm going to that festival. I just need to walk a little further. I traipse through the forest, loose leaves and twigs crunching beneath my feet. It's a nice warm night, and the wind there ruffles my hair and tail. It's soothing.
So is this like a disguised self thing where you look different, but you still have that tail, which means that you could technically knock stuck over with your tail and... oh gosh. I needed to get some drink. I think as soon as we get to the town, we will end it off here. So far, we're doing good though.
The sky is very clear. When I lift my head, I can see the stars in abundance, shimmering like fish scales. It'd be pleasant to stop for a while and stare at the sky, searching for constellations, but I can't afford to slow down now. Not when I've come so far. You can do this, Mikoto. I believe in you. I quicken my pace, my nose twitching with anticipation. If I wasn't using magic to hide my tail, it'd be twitching. All my senses feel incredibly alert. The trees around me starting to thin out. I can see lights ahead, golden and orange, flickering on the horizon. I'm not at Warren Village just yet, but I can smell fried food drifting in the air. I must be getting close. I hurry ahead, going faster now than ever before. I almost stumbled over a tree root, like I did during my training session with Mahana earlier, but this time I'm able to regain my balance. I can't afford to eat dirt right now. I need to get going. Faster. Faster! The lights on the horizon are getting larger. I can see stalls too. People wearing cotton robes clustered around these points of light like insects. It's Warren Village. The festival. I finally made it.
Yeah, this is very much modern. Huh. Okay. Suspicions my suspicions were due. This is set in somewhat modern times. But I will leave us here. That's a quick save. Let me hit escape. Here we go. First one, empty slot. There we go. So, that is it for today. We have finished off Sakura Beach. And with the passing of Momoko's voice,
It's beautiful, beautiful house.
we now go into a new protagonist. A female protagonist this time. I'm curious to see if this is one of those ones where it is all female cast and it's girls getting with girls. Again, I am all for that. Or if there is going to be some sort of human man that the main character falls for. I am very, very much interested. However, I'm going to stick with my hour-long streams for this Sakura Saturdays. And we will be back next week with Sakura Fox Adventure. Thank you, everyone who popped in. I saw a few people. I saw you people. I see you when you were lurking in there. Anyway, everybody, have a good weekend. Have a very happy 4th of July. Everybody enjoy the fireworks, at least, I guess, in America. I apologize to those who aren't here. I don't know. Everybody enjoy your fireworks. Enjoy a good time. I will see you next